Analyst Binnard here. 231 years since George Washington was elected. In that time, 44 more presidents. Not one of them female. What gives? I mean, it's got to be sexism, right? Well, maybe, or maybe not. And personally, I think the latter is true. I believe that only men have been elected president in advocacy of women's rights. And let me explain. Currently, in the situation, we have a male President Trump and the female First Lady. Okay? Pretty standard. So let's imagine a scenario in which a female selected president. Woohoo, right? So actually, you have the female elected president, assuming this female isn't gay, which I'm totally in support of and everything, but statistically it's unlikely. So assuming the female has a male husband, the female's president, whatever is president, and then what happens to the First Lady? There's no First Lady. Exactly. No First Lady position. That's a female position in government completely removed. By having a female president, you're actually removing females from government. And obviously, I'm in full support, as a feminist, of female presence in all types of government. So let's compare that to a male president scenario. You have the president again, and then assuming, once again, this male isn't gay, you have a female First Lady. That's absolutely wonderful. Who doesn't want females and feminine individuals, if you prefer that, in government? So one could argue, is perhaps the reason for all these male presidents, that a male president, and therefore a guaranteed exclusive female position, would actually be superior as it guarantees a female. Now, it's not an ideal scenario. I mean, ideally we'd have a matriarchy with 90 to 95% of all government workers female. But since that isn't happening, it's at least better than nothing. I mean, at least they have some kind of say and some kind of position of power. Females, that is. Now, why am I here? I'm not recommending you go to the polls and start voting all anti-female and anti-feminism. No, absolutely not. In fact, I advocate that you actually vote as anti-sexist as possible and make a very thoughtful decision. My main goal here is that the advocacy of women's rights and roles and presence in government. And I'm here to explain the thoughtful act that men and women since 1920 have clearly been making.